Real Madrid are cruising towards a resounding victory over UD Almeria at the Santiago Bernabeu. The merengues are leading for 2 courtesy of a hat-trick from Karim Benzema, while Rodrigo Goes also scored early in the second half. Vinicius Jr. has enjoyed another spectacular game, causing all sorts of problems from the left flank. The 22-year-old set Benzema up for the first goal and then won the penalty from which the Frenchman completed his hat-trick. While the evening has been full of positives for Carlo Ancelotti and company, the only blemish is that Vinicius and Eduardo Camavinga have picked up yet another yellow card, and will thus miss the upcoming La Liga game against Real Sociedad. The Brazilian superstar was on 9 yellow cards into the game, and was cautioned by the referee at the Bernabeu today in the 37th minute, for protesting a decision after he had been fouled by an Almeria player. As for Camavinga, he had 4 bookings heading into today's clash, but was shown a yellow in the 74th minute. Thus, with the latest booking, Vinicius and Camavinga will miss the difficult trip to Real Arena to face Real Sociedad next midweek. It has been another positive performance from Vinicius, who has now recorded a goal contribution in 8 consecutive games and has recorded 20+ goals and 20+ assists in back-to-back seasons. Camavinga, meanwhile, also put up a good showing starting at left-back once again. Speaking after Real Madrid's 4-2 win over UD Almeria at the Santiago Bernabeu, manager Carlo Ancelotti confirmed that superstar winger Vinicius Jr. picked up a knock during the game. Vinicius enjoyed another fine game as he got an assist and won a penalty as Los Blancos cruised to an impressive win riding on Karim Benzema's hat-trick and a Rodrigo strike. However, there were a couple of concerns to emerge for the merengues from the contest as, for starters, both Vinicius and Eduardo Camavinga will be suspended for the next La Liga game against Real Sociedad, due to accumulation of cards. On top of that, Ancelotti has now confirmed that Vinicius picked up a knock during the game, which led to him being asked to be taken off late in the game. Vinicius suffered a hit to his knee, but it is nothing serious. He will be ready for the Copa del Rey final, Ancelotti said. It is good news for Real Madrid that the knock is not serious, as they are already without Luka Modric for the Copa del Rey final against CA Osasuna on May 6. But the Italian expects the 22-year-old to be available, especially considering that he will have enough time to recover as he will not be playing against Sociedad. Talking about Vinicius' yellow card for protesting a foul on him, the manager said, "The reality is that Vinicius protests. He is always fouled and protests. The reality is that he has 10 yellow cards and his opponents have had far fewer." On his anger after his team conceded, Ancelotti said, "It was relaxation. When it looked like the game was over we relaxed with the 3-0 and the 4-1, this is a wake-up call for us. You can't lower the level because if you lower it you concede goals." Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti singled out midfield star Aurelien Tchouaméni as a key performer in their 4-2 La Liga win over Almeria. Ancelotti was forced to shuffle his starting 11 ahead of the tie with French international Tchouaméni drafted in to cover for the injured Luka Modric. Tchouaméni has struggled to hold down a starting spot in Ancelotti's plans this season, leading to rumors of a potential summer exit for the former AS Monaco playmaker. However, Ancelotti has insisted he is a key member of the squad, with the 23-year-old set to play an important role in the season run-in, due to Modric's absence. "I think Tchouaméni is an important player because covers our central defenders well. He's good in the penalty area when the rivals enter, as per reports from Marca. However, with the ball he needs to improve, he's very young and he's learning. I told him not to move so much, because he has a lot of energy and sometimes he loses his position." With Modric set to miss next weekend's Copa del Rey final against Osasuna, Camavinga could retain his starting place in Ancelotti's engine room.